There's some breaking news yesterday in the fantasy and sci-fi landscape. Apple TV's obtained screenplay rights to two of Brandon Sanderson's biggest novels in his Cosmere universe, the Mistborn trilogy and the Stormlight Archives. From what I read online, Mistborn is going to be made into movies, while the Stormlight Archives is going to get a TV show. I did not think this day would come. I thought at most we would maybe get a Stormlight Archives animated series, which I still would have been very happy with, but this blows that away. The best part about this is Brandon Sanderson's going to be writing, producing, and consulting on this. I'm just absolutely thrilled about this. I mean, these are two of my favorite series ever, especially the Stormlight Archives, probably in my top 3 fantasy series ever. But both are just outstanding. The writing is so good. The characters are incredible. I just can't wait for this to come to life. While I think both will be hits, I think that Stormlight Archive is just going to blow up and be so popular among millions of people. I think it's going to be one of those things where everyone's watching on a Sunday night at 9 o'clock and just totally locked in. It's going to be so fun. I would kind of compare Stormlight to Game of Thrones, and I don't think it's going to get as popular as Game of Thrones got, but I do think it's going to be pretty close. Game of Thrones does deal with a lot more adult themes, and it is geared more towards an older audience, while Stormlight Archive kind of geared towards a younger audience, but still falls into an adult category. Either way, similarities are such likable characters, huge sprawling worlds, lots of backstory, flashbacks, things of that nature. For Mistborn, I think Mistborn's going to be great too. I'd probably compare it to Dune in terms of how big it's going to be if I had to guess. It depends on casting. I think that the casting's going to be really important for Mistborn. I think they're going to have to nail that for it to be really popular. Sanderson fans, I want to know your thoughts. How do you think this is going to turn out? Personally, I think it's going to go really well, especially with how involved Brandon Sanderson's going to be. And for those of you who haven't read Sanderson's books yet, I highly recommend you get on it before the movies come out, because I do think that you'll understand things a lot better if you read the books, and I think it's important to read the source material first before it comes to TV.